Intimate partner violence is unfortunately common, experienced by about 1/3 of girls and women worldwide. Before the 1980s, this violence was often shrouded in silence, seen as a private issue. By the 1990s, measures such as pro-arrest policies were introduced to hold offenders of violence accountable and to help keep victims safe. And today, domestic violence is spoken about more openly. However, the one-size-fits-all of the criminal justice system has had unintended consequences. One of these has been the criminalization of women who have been involved with domestic violence. These women often feel desperate and frequently have past histories as being a victim. The Elizabeth Fry Society provides support for vulnerable women and girls impacted by the justice system, including women who participate in domestic violence court programs. Here, there has been an attempt to incorporate trauma-informed principles for both victims and offenders, a recognition that a person can be both and that the intersection of the two is trauma. Researchers at Dalhousie University joined with the Elizabeth Fry Society to learn more about the experiences of women going through this specialized court. Although there were some positive aspects, the women overwhelmingly spoke of ways the court added to their trauma. The following are excerpts from interviews the researchers had with some of these women. They were not able to tell their whole story.
The police and the justice system never stopped to ask me what I was going through. What happened? What took place in the months leading to that? No one ever asked.
They have to look at the backstory, because not everybody going in domestic violence court is an abusive person.
It sent ripple effects of fear through these women's lives.
There's nothing more triggering than the fear that you're not going to have your kids. And not only do you have trauma from this, but you have people randomly showing up on your back. Like they're going to take away the one thing that gives you purpose, that makes you happy.
Child Protection Services got involved in my situation, so that caused me a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, which I actually still have.
Choosing DV court rather than criminal court puts women in a tough position.
If I'd lost in court, it would have been on my record, so I didn't really have a choice. I had to plead guilty.
I was accused of punching my husband directly in the face. So when they read my statement, I had to be humiliated and sit there, agree to something that I didn't do.
An abusive partner could use the criminal justice and welfare systems to continue the abuse.
The whole reason that I went through all this is because he called the police. Why did he call the police? Because he wanted me to pay for not doing what he wanted me to do.
There was, however, one aspect of the domestic violence court experience that many women found to be positive. The trauma-informed programming that the Elizabeth Fry Society provided was a place where transformation could take place. This is where the women felt they could tell their stories. Is a criminal court system, no matter how specialized, the right place to support families who have experienced violence? Or can there be a range of options that might not involve pleading guilty to enter a restorative process? These are the kind of questions we need to consider, while at the same time, we take the justice system in a direction where it can serve everyone.